All right, local swell trackers, welcome to it. Let's get right to it. Saturday the 13th, but this is going back last Sunday the 7th. Take a look at these winds. These are surface winds reaching hurricane force, some of them, the pockets in here. And this puppy spun out from below to the southeast of New Zealand. As time went on, she broadened with a fetch that maxed out at about 1,200 miles long. Though it weakened with lighter winds, but still, this will pull off, according to Wave Watch 3 estimates and the forecast, and looking at this thing a lot, the biggest south swell of all year, and for sure the summer. So it's pretty fun to watch it all day Saturday slowly fatten up and build, and that is exactly what it's doing. Check out our surf camera. So this guy leaves the picture. It goes zonal, big high pressure, spinning counterclockwise down under, of course clockwise in the North Pack. But we shut down totally after this really significant event, which is kind of interesting when you think we're going from something like that to something like, well, like this, which is nothing. Oh well, get it while you can. Okay, continuing on with today's outlook through the weekend, it's completely, absolutely flat for down under. The blue area is showing the high pressure that establishes itself and setting in the animations in motion. We get a little bit of Taz sea swell. This guy right here, the only chances of getting background 2-foot swell is that guy, and then right here at the end of the forecast, this guy right here. Other than that, out 14 days after this long-lasting big event, we're going to, well, you better just get surfed out. Now let's do a little hindcasting for that beautiful 5 to 7, occasional 8-foot west-northwest to northwest that we saw earlier this week. This is the culprit right here from last Saturday, spinning like a nice fall-winter caliber storm. That was a great way to kick off the month. Setting the animations in motion, you can see it went tracked north, but not before bringing us some plenty waves. And we're seeing 2-foot remnant swell from that guy that you saw right there. We have a tropical storm with a warm core, and it becomes a cold core here as time goes on. The name is Fenchen, and that guy right there will be bringing us in as it tracks east. Just a tiny little swell for us. 2 feet 15 seconds filling in Sunday, so that should equate to, that's swells now in the open ocean on the buoys. That should equate to refraction and shoaling of 3-foot surf, and then up to 2 to 4 for Monday, because it got a little closer and broader through its journey. So again, that one was a tropical system, became extratropical. We call them gender benders. We've had an active season off the tropics as well on the other side of the dateline, and we'll get to those in just a second. All right, here is a look today. Saturday the 13th finds that we're in a high-pressure area. There is a front right here that's pushed a ridge over the island, lightening up the trades. I'll get to that. These are actual wave heights that we're looking at. Here's the storm off of the Philippines that moves up. There's the low from Fenchen, sending us waves for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Starting in the animations, we could see another, well, this one looks to be a hurricane. Currently, it is a tropical storm. The name is Odile. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So again, we're pretty quiet as far as any ground swell. We got a little bit of sources coming in from the northwest, but all super minor. We'll get a little bit of east swell from Odile. That should be Friday, Saturday, the 19th and 20th. Just long period stuff, but 2, maybe 3 feet from this source. It stays very, very far away, hugging the peninsula, and we're still in a state of transition for the North Pack. All right, let's take a look at the jet stream. These are large-scale winds, 30,000 feet up, that steer the storms. It is starting to solidify a little bit more, allowing some of these surface lows to get going. We'll click in the animation. You can see the darker the colors, the deeper the troughing, the air lifting, allowing those surface level lows to grip the ocean surface and bring us some waves, although it's really not powerful enough yet. But it does seem to strengthen a little bit, get a little bit more consistent here towards the end of the animation, which are 7-day runs. Okay, taking a look down under, you can see that the northern branch, where we don't get swell from, is dominant. The southern branch is almost non-existent. It's just very light winds and totally zonal or west to east. So we are not going to get anything. All those blues down there are just high pressures in the region dominating, and we're going to be switching places, of course, because we're heading into fall. Taking a look at the hand-drawn charts as we launch into some weather. There's this low pressure here and the low pressure up here, both of these pushing the highs a little bit further south and thus the ridges over the islands. The atmosphere is fairly stable right now. It'll get a little wetter because of this front moving down closer on Sunday, Monday. The Big Island's already seen some weather being pulled up from the jet stream below. But all in all, it's just gorgeous, especially in the mornings with ultralight winds with a slight trade wind flow mixing with sea breezes. Winds are kind of fickle. And there's a high pressure moving into the area that's going to be bringing our trade winds back, say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, bringing them back to more normal amounts. So again, maybe a little bit of swell from this low pressure here, not much from this guy, pointing to a current state of a diurnal land and sea breeze pattern persisting again through the middle of next week, bringing those warm temperatures at 90, afternoon cloud showers and clearing during the nights. Additional moisture moves in Sunday, leading to more shower coverage. The rainfall amounts, though, not expected to be significant. Now we'll go from the surface up 20,000 feet to the water vapor loops, showing a little bit of that moisture being pulled up from the south, is covering the Big Island with a little bit more showers. And we'll see a little bit more from the front moving down from this big spinner up here and this spinner over here. So there's two lows. The bright brown areas are showing the drier sinking air. And take a look at that. Well, it looks like a hurricane to me coming up towards Baja. What a season. They have been getting drenched, but a lot of waves as well. Taking a look at a prettier picture, again, that's going to be extremely hot. Pack your Bullfrog sunblock and then hop in and ride these big waves that are going to be lasting through Tuesday in a sizable pattern. Right now, you can see a very gentle flow to the trade winds. And again, look at all that moisture down under in the intertropical convergence zone being pulled up and clipping the Big Island. Okay, take a look at this. The reflective loop showing what rain we have. It's really lightened up actually from the morning hours. Currently, it's just gorgeous out there. Lows are going to be about 75, and again, it feels even warmer than 90, especially if you're over pavement or you better have some air. There comes in our tropics towards Baja. That's Odile. The spinners up here brought us our waves, or bringing us our waves for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to the North Shore. And down under, we have a zonal flow with not much going on. A little bit of a spinner here under Tahiti, which is the remnant low pressure. And that's your local swell tracker. We'll catch you back here next weekend. Aloha for now.